I was like one of the top 5 sellers. I sold like over $100 worth or something. So I got to get in this machine where I got to grab money and I could grab as much as I wanted. And it was $100 in there. And the first girl grabbed like 10 because she sucked. And I got in there and I grabbed like $40. And I was like, sweet. Like, I'm the best there ever was. And I got more than like, and those other two guys only, like, they didn't refill it either, which is kind of chintzy. So those other two guys only had like $50 to split between them. So unless that one guy's going to get all 50, then I don't know, felt kind of chintzy. I was like, wow, I can't believe I just robbed those guys of their freaking money. But anyway, and then I'm just sitting there freaking straightening out my money, counting it because I'm an OG gamer tag. Freaking TLD comes up to me. I still hardly even know him. And he's like, hey, bro, give me some money. And I'm like, get away from me, you freaking peasant. God dang it. And he's like, oh, man, no, please, dude. I need like a quarter. And I'm like, get out of my face, you freaking panhandler. And it was hilarious now that I think back on it. But um, at that time, I was like, dude, I'm going to get freaking mugged by this weird kid trying to steal all my money that I just freaking won. Yeah, I've been sitting with my shoulders slouched like this the whole time, freaking giving me like pain in my joints. But anyway, let's see. Then after seventh grade year, because that's basically the entire seventh grade year right there that I can think of. I don't think anything else happened that was even important. Move on to eighth grade year, but eighth grade year, my dad got a job in Bowling Green, Kentucky, so we had to move there. And I spent it at this school, and I'm not even gonna lie, it was a pretty fun year. For the first like 9 weeks, though, I really didn't have any friends. I was pretty freaking quiet and shy to everybody, but then I finally found like a group that was really freaking great. And in the end, it turned out they were like all gays and lesbians and stuff, and I really don't have a problem with that, but I just thought it was weird. And I actually, like had a freaking crush thing on like this one girl, but I never even told her about it. And then I moved away, and I was like, buying it. But and they were like all into freaking like anime and like drawing and like all wearing black and all this other stuff. And I was like, man, I don't know. Half I'm scared, but they were great people. I I even wish that I could like half of me even wish that I could. Oh, for the record, my dad got laid off, and then we had to move back for ninth grade year. So I was gonna say half of me wish that I could, spend a little bit more time with those people, but more of me, I say half of me, but like that's like 25% because 75% was like, dude, get me back to Somerset where all my friends are. And during the summer between seventh or no, eighth and ninth grade, before I moved back, because we moved back like a week before school started. During that summer, I think that's when TLD got in a runner, and that's like when all that freaking crap was going on, and that's where I actually kind of started talking to him a lot more and became like better friends with him, and then just about everybody in my friend group was in Runner Clan because it was just a friend thing, and we all played COD together, and it was freaking awesome. So then and then eventually a lot of stuff happened. Some people in Runner wanted to make new clans, and people left Runner to get a new clans. People left Runner to get in existing clans that they thought, they deserved. That Runner wasn't, good enough for them. And hey, that's fine. Do whatever, makes you feel sexy, I guess. I don't know. I swear, I feel like I'm tilting my head, even though like my head is straight. Like right now, I feel like my head is straight, and obviously you can see it's tilted. I swear my neck is broken. But anyway, um, and people were always leaving Runner, and people would always like yell and argue, and people would leave Runner all the time and then get back in like 5 minutes later. And even TLD left Runner like a few times because he got into arguments with other members and stuff. For the most part, it was all good. Then during ninth grade year, Runner pretty much freaking disbanded. Due to the fact that everybody thought they were too freaking awesome. So then then we made up Auto, me and Connor did. And then, that was decent, but we decided, dude, we gotta be serious this time, gotta be a serious COD clan and all that bull crap. So then, we like got managers and tried to get like famous and stuff, and even excluded some of our friends because they weren't as good as some of the rest of us. the rest of us, and we recruited people that were freaking douches, and just all in all, it was a big piece of crap that was freaking retarded. So I ended up quitting clans, quitting the clan. I was the leader of that too. I was like, guys, I quit. Connor, your new leader. Bye. And it felt good that I didn't have to deal with stupid crap anymore. So then, one day I'm playing Halo Reach with Black Runner or Auto Gems. I was Auto 50. I'm playing, some Halo with him. And out of nowhere, I'm like, well, I basically quit because I wanted to do LPs more. That was another reason I quit. So I quit because I really want to make some LPs. LPs. Sorry, I was just doing a camera test. And he did some LPs too. I've been doing LPs for a long time, and he started up a little bit after me doing the Minecraft thing when it was really popular. And so I was like, dude, you want to like do a co-op LP channel? And he was like, that sounds like the best thing I've ever heard. So I was like, sweet, let's do it. We start up LP Legion, and then this is on LP Legion right now, so we're still going strong. Okay, so that's basically in ninth grade year was pretty cool. I had like some classes with TLD, and he started coming to my house like every day, and we're freaking like hella hard friends now. So that's pretty freaking sweet. Um, that basically has everything to do with like Xbox and school and everything. So I'll tell you about all that family crap. I already told you about how I moved in with my nana and granddad and all that. Well, during like the summer between third and fourth grade, my dad met this other woman, and she had a daughter, and then they lived with us for a while, and then they got married, and these people were freaking horrendous, like the most horrendous people. However, just to give you some insight, my stepmom stole money from my grandparents and my dad. My stepsister, she pushed me down this one time. She was a huge freaking like heifer. Like, some people are big, but this chick was like, yeah, like two of me, and I'm a big boy. I'm a little bit husky, you know what I'm saying? She was like as big as me or bigger, and she pushed me down, and I like broke my wrist, and I even told my parents, my step parent and my parent about it, and they were like, "Oh no, it was an accident. You broke your own wrist, you stupid faggot." But I was like, "Wow, sweet." My stepmom and dad would like have like almost get a divorce like every freaking month because they were like not good for each other. So I don't even know why they were freaking married. Um, my stepsister would always steal money from me, always steal my stuff like my games and my money, and she'd always just be like a huge pest. And if I ever wanted to do anything, like ever go anywhere, she would have to also go somewhere to be equal. Like if I and we also moved out. Like my stepmom basically got us kicked out of my grandparents' house because she was such a freaking huge piece of crap. Then my granddad was like, "Get out, sorry, Kelly," because that's what he goes by. His real name is Marvin Kelly, and he was like, "Okay, just freaking get out. Sorry about it, but you have to because this chick sucks." So we move out. We go live in this trailer, and excuse me, living in this trailer, and I have always had to share a room with this freaking stupid stepsister of mine, who smells like crap for the record, and makes like a bunch of noise and is retarded and plays with dolls while she played with dolls like forever, even when she's like 12 years old or something. She's still like going at it with dolls. 12 or 13 or something gay like that. Anyway, um, so I finally like want a room to myself, and we move in there, and I'm like, yes, I finally can sleep by myself. But the first night I have to sleep with her because my stepmom tells me to, because she's apparently scared to sleep alone. So I have to sleep with her, and I even have to sleep with her for some more nights because I don't even remember for what reason, but it was freaking retarded. And let's see what else. She would always want me to sleep with her in the same bed. My stepsister would, and I'd be like, no, shut up, you're stupid. And she always wanted to like sleep on the couch with me, and I'm like, oh my god, this freaking is so stupid. And she'd always like I said, steal all my stuff, and try and make me feel bad for like wanting to do anything with my life. Like I swear it was retarded. Let's see. Oh, and like I don't even want to sound like I'm like complaining too much, but like they it was really unfair towards me. Like they decided to buy us go karts. Stepmom and dad decided to not go karts, but four-wheelers, and there's going to be a red and yellow one. I already called the red one. And stepsister was like, yeah, sure, I'll take the yellow one. That's fine. Well, day we get them, stepsister decides she doesn't want the yellow one. She wants the red one. So she gets the red one and I get the yellow one. And I'm like, well, it doesn't really matter, but that's kind of stupid since I already called it. And they were like, yeah, but she already had a yellow one a long time ago. And I'm like, well, why didn't you say that before? Oh, no, I forgot, man. Look at my feet, baby. But, and I was just kind of upset about that. We live in that trailer forever, and then we move out to a townhouse. And we live in that trailer for like a year, and then we move out to a townhouse. And I was like one of the first ones to go there to see it before we moved in. And I wanted like a room that only had one window because I like the dark. Like when I'm sleeping and in the morning, I don't like to be woken up by light. So I wanted one window so it'd be like easy to block up all the light from the room. So they were like, okay, fine, you can have this room. But then come to when we move in, my stepsister gets that room. I don't know, because I guess she wanted it. She found out I wanted it, so she was like, Mom, give it to me. And she was like, oh, okay. And my dad was just like trying to make peace with everybody, so he was like, Caleb, I know you can take it, so it's good. And I was just like, ah, fine, okay. So I get this room that has like infinite light in it, and it was terrible. God, my nose was running or something. And, okay, so we lived there for a while, and I'm going to like, Northern and everything while that's happening. And then, eventually they decide that they want to split up, my stepmom and dad. So my stepmom basically steals everything from our house, our beds, our TVs, like all of my stepsister probably stole like all the money that I had saved up, which wasn't much. It was like $40, but for me that could have bought me a game, and that would have been like worth everything in the world. So yeah, we got like all our stuff basically stolen, all our couches and seats and everything. So all that got stolen, which was really awesome. And so yeah, all our stuff got stolen. So we had to like get some like spare furniture and TVs and stuff and air mattresses to like sleep on. But then eventually my dad like got all our stuff back like an OG boss. She like put it all in storage. And my dad like went and got it all back from her. So we have it all now. So that's really good. Like it was really expensive, especially the TV. It's a really nice TV. So we have all our stuff now, but they did basically steal it from us. And I haven't even heard from them since. Well, I have because that chick stepsister goes to my school, or she did. She has like cancer AIDS right now. She's like homebound or something, but I don't know. But haven't heard from my stepmom because, like, well, I'm glad I haven't because I'd kick her through a window and then friggin' rip her teeth out and make her eat them or something. I don't know. Something humane like that because she's just the worst. But, oh well. We're rid of them now, so I guess it's all fine. Sorry I have this stupid little twig of hair right here. And then we couldn't really afford to live there anymore, what with it just being my dad, so we had to move out. And then we moved to this little house, and then moved to Bowling Green, and then, came back, and we're living here right now. And I have to say, I'm loving it right now. I love my room. I love everything about this house. So I have nothing to complain about at all. But thanks for watching this. That's basically everything I've got. Uh, I guess there'll be more to come of this kind of thing. If you even like, I don't even know. I know TLD has got pretty good reception. And we both kind of had the idea to do something like this. His just got to come out a lot earlier than mine because Connor's been at my house for a long time. And right now he's gone with his freaking boyfriend. So I figured I'd try and make this video. And I hate this piece of hair right here. It's so freaking annoying. But, ugh. And it's like over here too, freaking flipping up. But anyway, thanks for watching this. Really, I do. I thank you. And it's been going on for a long time, so I'm going to try and end it now. If you like this, just leave a comment and say if you liked it or not. I mean, I'm not going to ask you to like, or even if you're new, I'm not even going to ask you to subscribe, because if you really enjoyed it that much, you probably would remember, honestly. Just saying. Or you do it on your own at least. So, thank you again. And I know I haven't really been saying see you down at the club anymore. I don't know why. I always thought that was like cool sounding, so I always used to say it. But everybody, see you down at the club, and toodles.